wasn't just a group, but it was a way of life.
Well, that's why she's kept the moniker also as exiled, because she believes that is her life, that she's a loner, that she's been exiled. In fact, I know for a fact she's resided for several months in Italy because of that fact. Really just not having or finding and being comfortable with a home yet. But one thing's for sure, Genesis is on a search for her own individual destiny to be called a champion of this ring. And as you can see there, she's excelling and showing it all with those nunchucks.
And her opponent from the beaches of Santa Monica,
Brittany Bay making her way from the sunshine state of California with the beaches. Make you play a little beach volleyball and get a little suntan, baby.
There she is, Brittany Bay, and I love the light show that comes with her on our brand new set here in the WOW Arena. Colorful outfit and Brittany Bay with a big smile etched across her face, making her in-ring debut here at WOW Women of Wrestling.
Over the third rope leaps Brittany Bay and up in front of all her fans as they watch and cheer Brittany Bay on. Oh, baby, she's making a mistake there. She's lucky the referee, Julio Rodriguez, is right there to hold Genesis back because she turned her back on her opponent, and that is a rookie mistake, the finest there is.
A rookie mistake for sure. Luckily for Brittany Bay, referee Julio Rodriguez was paying attention.
You got that, because she could have been knocked out before the bell even started.
Brittany Bay floats over to a side headlock on Genesis. And Brittany Bay, as we mentioned, making her in-ring debut here in her home state of California, David.
And the fans chanting, Brittany Bay, Brittany Bay.
Brittany Bay hanging on to that side headlock and taking over Genesis. And actually, David, I'm quite impressed with Brittany Bay right now. Who would have thought she would have been able to hang in this matchup this much with Genesis?
Well, Brittany Bay was going to debut many months ago in WOW, but she got injured, and she's made a full recovery.
Now the leg scissors right across the throat of Brittany Bay. And Genesis trying to slow down the pace of Brittany Bay. Brittany Bay floating over with the jackknife pin, gets a 2 count, David, on Genesis. Brittany Bay going right for that arm of Genesis, who reverses the Irish whip now, charges the corner, and catches the boot of Brittany Bay.
Right into the back of the thigh, Nigel, with that boot.
That's right, David, and you could possibly tear some ligaments if your Genesis working on the leg of Brittany Bay, and that would not be good, especially in your debut after she's trained and trained and trained and suffered a setback already. And now Genesis looking to send her right back to the hospital.
Genesis smartly just working on that one part of the body, if you will.
Well, she's exiled the leg, if you will.
Very good, Nigel.
Kicking away. I gotta hand it to Brittany Bay, though, who again is another graduate from the WOW Training Academy. What a great showing she's having here with Genesis. Genesis pulling at the leg of Brittany Bay, but Bay has shown tremendous heart in this matchup.
WOW Women Are Wrestling, the place where you come to learn professional wrestling and get right on national television.
And if you want to be a WOW superhero or you think you have what it takes, check us out on WOW Superheroes on all social media platforms or WWE. Brittany Bay with the pinball gets a 1 count on Genesis.
And let us hear from you. We're always looking for great talent that's out there, coast to coast and overseas. That's how we got Genesis. She's from Australia, and WOW, of course, airs in Australia.
Brittany Bay with the backslide on Genesis, and she was just 1 second away from walking away with a huge victory.
And she felt the frustration, and she showed it. And Genesis quickly took advantage of that frustration, and now she's twisting on that knee.
Oh, Genesis.
Man, you gotta call it. You gotta call it.
The excommunicator, and that was all she wrote for Brittany Bay. for Brittany Bay.
Here